The penthouse suite at the Four Seasons London.
One of the biggest hotel rooms in the world, thousands of feet of unparalleled luxury, versus a capsule, the smallest hotel where the room is literally a box.
We have booked a room in each hotel, and one of us is going to have the best night of our lives.
And the other person is gonna have back pain.
It is a 50-50 chance which of us gets which experience.
We are gonna let off these confetti cannons. Whoever gets the pink gets the penthouse.
Yes.
Whoever gets the blue is the loser. Welcome to the agenda reveal.
Really?
We need a catchy name. It's a
Okay,
50-50
sure.
chance. And what is more terrifying than heteronormative society and explosions that kill people at parties? Think, Phil, if we make this a series, each time we can do a different parody of gender reveals that gets more dramatic.
But then we're going to end up burning down the neighborhood
Until
like they do in
one
America.
of us fucking dies. Exactly. So let's review the stakes.
The stakes.
The Four Seasons Hotel at London Bridge. Oh, it's not even a room, Phil.
Ooh.
It's a residence.
A residence?
2 stories.
2 stories?
Of VIP living. And then we have the capsule.
Looks like a tour bus.
That's literally it. Oh, shared bathrooms. Okay.
What a treat. Maybe I could meet a new friend in the bathroom.
A space to recharge for less than a taxi ride home. You get what you pay for. And the question is, Phil, swap or no swap?
I want to swap. I don't like the feeling of mine. I want this one.
You just straight up swapped. Okay.
Wait, yeah.
That's spooky.
Wait, do you want to swap again? Like, how do you
Now
feel?
I'm locked in. I'm
All right,
fine. I'm happy
okay.
to just roll with whatever the universe has in store for me because I am a good person. And so I believe if karma
I'm a
is
good
real.
person.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. I will be rewarded. Are you ready?
Okay.
3,
2, 1. Whoa!
No! What the hell?
Yes!
What did I do to deserve this?
I'm gonna be so cozy.
I
tonight.
am 6'3". I don't want to get in a frickin' box. Well, they're little hearts. Oh, look at that. Yeah, do you know how I feel about my capsule?
Dan, you should feel happy for me. I'm gonna have such a lovely time.
No compersion in this relationship.
It'll be nice. You're gonna be in a cozy cocoon. It'll be like being back in the womb. Think of it that way.
This is the last video we are ever going to post on this channel. You better soak it up, people.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons London?
Are you fucking serious?
Me! So I took a shot and emailed the Four Seasons with this video idea, and it turns out the person that worked there watched our videos, and they said the next time that hotel room was empty, we could just stay there for free. Or I could. I got the tube to Tower Bridge, which was the same tube station where our rat adventure began. Fact. All roads lead back to Ben. It's in the 100-year-old Port Authority building. Oh, fancy building.
So I hopped off the train at Piccadilly in full Christmas Armageddon mode, throngs of people, but Christmas London time was very pretty, betwixt the adverts. I was checking maps and I couldn't work out where the entrance to the hotel was. There was a sign that said a vape shop where I thought the entrance could be, so I thought I was lost. And then I thought, oh, is it this dank hovel in the side of this scaffolding? So I terrifyingly stepped in. To be fair, the lobby was quite nice, modern, simple, had a couple vending machines, a sofa, liminal vibes, I would say. Check-in was with an iPad, and it gave me my pod number. Ooh, pod. And off I went. Now, I will say, no shade, this building was like a horror movie.
I get they probably painted it black so it would look like modern and minimalist and cool, but it has just made this whole thing like a fucking scare maze.
The lights were motion detected.
Like, what are we okay, yeah, follow the green light.
So it was completely pitch black until a light decided to detect you there and slowly flicker on. So yeah, trying to find my floor was like being in a horror movie for no reason at all.
I've literally never seen a more epic entrance to a hotel, and the Christmas display just never ended. It had a swanky circular bar with a skiing-themed caviar stand, which I don't think I was fancy enough for. Someone took my suitcase and then took me to a glass elevator where I went to the 4th floor and was greeted by a magical book which had the lore of the hotel. Hello, 4th floor. I feel like I'm the only person on this floor. I felt like I was being inducted into a secret society, and then at the end of the corridor, I saw my room. Residence 1. My case is already here? How did they do that? No. Oh my gosh. This This is the hallway. I was greeted by the biggest entrance hall to a hotel room I've ever seen. I didn't even realize it was part of the room at first. What are you guys seeing here? I'm seeing lobster claw. I totally nearly knocked that over with my ass. Oh my god. No way. What the helly? This is insane. We've got living room 1 for your meetings about when you're gonna sit in living room 2. Big telly. This is how many steps it will take me to walk from end to end. Just walking casually past the fireplace. What else we got? Ooh, telescope. Should we perv on the castle? That feels weird. I feel like we should not have telescopes that can see into residential buildings. This is where people fry their merman caviar pancakes. Casual meteorite over here. Ooh, let's make evening mode. These are all the places. We've got lounge, kitchen, dining, hallway, master bedroom, ensuite, bedroom 2, ensuite 2, bedroom 3, ensuite 3. I don't think I've ever been in a hotel room with stairs. That is a painting for Dan Howell if I ever saw it. It's the room of bees. Ooh, this is swish. First ensuite bathroom. Do you want your mains or your corpse washing? This will be my bedroom. It has its own lobby. What is going on? Stop. Stop it. Lads, I'm shaking. Oh, look at this bath. That's the biggest bath I've ever seen in my life. Walk-in wardrobe, I didn't even notice. I felt like a king. This was my castle, and I knew I was about to have the best night of my life.
So yeah, after I survived the horror maze, I got to the locked door, and it needed me to remember my pod name. I forgot what pod I was assigned, so I had to watch back the footage on my camera to remember it. Stepping down the eerie but tastefully decorated corridor, I was just seeing other people's stuff, the murmurings and shufflings of guests out of view. And lo, I found my hole. This hole was made for me. I'll be real, it looked like a kennel, and I felt like a dog getting into it, a naughty dog getting into their dog cage.
The fuck?
Now, I will be honest, it was kinda nice. I mean, yeah, it's small, but it's got a nice wood interior, clean white sheet, bigger bed than I expected. It was long enough to fit an entire Dan, which was the main thing.
I am trapped. If I had to describe the sort of environment where I thought I might get my organs harvested, this is pretty accurate so far. I'm gonna not lift up the mattress on every side and see what's underneath, because there's some things I believe you just shouldn't know. Ah yes, the great air pipe. Coat hanger for coat, short coat. And then we have this. All right, well, thank you for joining me today.
So yeah, it was small, but it was cozy. It was soft. What more do you need? I mean, I could have done with 3 marble bathrooms, but I didn't need it.
I'm chilling. Right, I'm just gonna clock into work. How's the latest post doing? Okay. I'm not here just to do office work, and you can clearly see that I'm watching a Silk Song video in the background, exposed. But no, I need to appreciate the facilities. I need a snack. I need a drink. I want to get the vending machine slippers.
This is when I'll say, the noises of the other people, it was awkwardly quiet. I felt very socially anxious, afraid to make a move, afraid to leave. At one point I rolled up my shutter. I saw someone's feet stood right in front of me. I nearly shit myself and had a panic attack. So I shut my shutter, and I sat there for about 20 minutes until the footsteps went away. But I said I was gonna be a brave boy.
I decided to get myself truly relaxed by having a bath in the giant egg. I poured all the fancy bath salts in there, all the bubble bath, all of the salt. Watched a banging documentary about sheep, utilized both of the loofahs, and scrubbed myself from head to toe. I was trying to do that all cinematically and I just squirted myself in the eye. Oh, I was trying to look all bougie, and look, I've just left all my clothes on the floor. Look, I was excited to get naked, okay? I am so curious what's going on with D-Slice right now.
I was determined to not be a prisoner of the box. There were features in this capsule hotel and I was gonna use them. So I decided to go on a mission back to the lobby to buy some slippers, because then I would feel comfy and relaxed.
Art.
It was now time to venture to the group showers, more terrifying buildings, just dark corners where demons can be loitering. And how do I put this? There were a lot of showers. It felt like I was a human being farmed for meat, but in a nice, clean, grey way. I got into my cubicle. I hadn't brought any shampoo or conditioner, and I wasn't sure whether the dispensary was body wash or what, so I gave it a toot. Guys, it looked like I spurted something out of some hole while I had some kind of disease, and I just felt so embarrassed, and the noises from the other people, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get naked there. I couldn't dry myself in front of the mirrors, so I ran. I ran in shame back to my kennel like a bad dog. And don't get me wrong, it was clean, it was modern, it was nice, but for someone with social anxiety, I was on edge. Not the fun kind.
Who needs all of that Four Seasons shit? Not me. I've got my air hole.
That honestly might be one of the best baths I've ever had. At this point, I've never felt more relaxed. I was in my robe, I was walking down my many hallways, lying on my various sofas. I decided to have a look at the room service menu, which had about 12 different sub-menus, including a menu for dogs. There's a dog menu? What the hell? You can get your dog a £29 British beef steak.
Defeated and unclean, I lay trembling in my cube, but I was determined to reset the vibe. The whole point of the capsule hotel is to enjoy being outside in London. And so I said, you know what? Let's hit the town. And by hit the town, I meant walk 10 yards to get some boba. Now, if we're talking location, this capsule is on the corner of Piccadilly Circus. You are right in the West End. If you want to see a musical theatre show, if you're here to see a gig, oh my god, it's in the best place ever. I looked up top-rated boba places, walked to the nearest one. It had a cool wall of plushies, and it was expensive. The whole slogan of the capsule hotel is that your night stay is cheaper than the ride home. Well, it was almost cheaper than a boba, some Cheetos, and some Pocky. So this made me really appreciate the value of the capsule. I enjoyed my brown sugar thing, trying not to accidentally swallow them. Typical Friday night for Dan.
I'm choking on the balls.
And this is when I really should have made a plan to do something, but no, I was here to review the capsule, and so I just went straight back there, and because I didn't want to hang around, I got back in my hole.
I'm not gonna lie, being in such a huge echoey hotel room is incredible, but I also feel slightly lonely just because it's so big and I'm such an experience sharer. I'm like, am I even having fun if I'm by myself, if you know what I mean? I just started to think about Dan in his little box, and I was here in this massive palace, and I just thought that the challenge started to feel a bit mean, and I didn't want to do it anymore. I just wanted to have a fun time.
Alright, well, is this a luxury 5-star experience? No. But guys, I got my Pocky, I got my Cheetos, I've got my boba, I've got Formula 1 race highlights on YouTube. This is all I need.
Had I finally started to appreciate all that you need in life? Was I experiencing happiness for the first time? Just as I began to cope and come to terms with my situation and appreciate it for what it was, it got ruined.
Okay, wait, why is Phil FaceTiming me? I'm gonna screen record this. Hello? Oh my god, we said hello at the same time. Why are your entire tits out?
Oh my god, this robe is dangerous.
My robe is dangerous. Okay.
Oh my god.
Why are you calling me?
I just wanted to check in to see how you're doing. This place is huge.
What the fuck is that?
I keep finding new rooms. I had a bath. How are you doing?
This is how I'm fucking doing.
Oh my god. No, it's like a tour bus.
It's been a journey for me, emotionally. I'm too scared to leave my cube to piss.
Great.
So I think I'm just going to stay trapped in my cube, hold it in, and then just try to wake up and run, basically.
Dan, I feel bad.
You feel bad?
Feel bad.
Oh, he has a conscience.
I was looking at the room service menu and I felt a bit lonely, so Dan...
What?
We have to cancel the challenge.
What do you mean we have to cancel the chat? What the hell does that mean?
I can't, this is too cool. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime hotel room.
What are you saying?
Who wants to come to the Four Seasons London? Yes.
What about the video?
I don't care. Pack your bags. Get over here.
Phil, the point of the agenda reveal is we revealed the agenda and I'm supposed to spend the night in the box.
I don't care. We're never going to get this opportunity again. You're going to come here. We're going to get room service.
What's on the menu?
Everything. And you can piss. You can piss without being scared of men, and you could even have an egg bath. Okay, that felt like the right decision. Sorry we're cancelling the challenge, but I mean, look at it. I can't do this by myself.
I'm out of here.
Bitch, I ran out of that thing, and I think I forgot my slippers. Don't get me wrong, lovely cube, had a nice time, but I, combat rolled through those dark corridors. I was choking on the tapioca as I spranked through the streets of London. And when I saw the frickin' entrance to that hotel...
What the fuck? Is this the entrance to the building? Oh my lord.
Illuminati luxury, excuse me, is this his front door? What is a residence?
Welcome to my crib.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Why is there a staircase?
There's a staircase.
What the fuck? There's a wine fridge.
What is that?
It's my Boba Phil. It's the only thing that I had. I was clinging onto this for dear life. Bro, the fucking utility closet is bigger than the room that I was just
Really? Were you just lying in a flat box?
Yeah, imagine this but sideways. What the oh my god, it keeps going.
Yes.
I couldn't do this in my room.
Enjoy the sofa, Dan. Soft, yeah? He's got the zoomies. Did I make the right decision cancelling the challenge?
Fuck the challenge! Gender abolished. This is now a non-binary video. The crown.
It's a royal dessert for us. Is that edible? Oh no.
The pillow was edible.
Oh my god.
And I just tried to cut into it.
No. Oh shit. Dan, I can't believe you broke it already. They're not going to
go.
They're not going to let us back. In C, we've got 2 extra rooms, C and B.
What? You don't know. You don't know where I come from, Phil. You don't know where I've been.
There's so many stairs.
I feel like a Disney princess.
Here's where I store my clothes.
I had a single hook.
Bedroom.
The actual...
It's the size of an entire hotel suite.
What the hell is that? You bathed in this?
Yeah, my ass was not worthy.
Phil, I thought I was too scared to clean myself at all. Oh my god, what?
I said we could have a business meeting in here. Look. Hello there.
We're not that comfortable.
We're not
guys.
going to be doing that. Dinner time. I'm hungry.
I bought a packet of Cheetos.
Fuck the Cheetos. I put our sparkling tea in the fridge. Should we pop it?
I low-key think that champagne tastes like shit, so I'm more excited about this.
I'm excited by this. Ah! Oh!
Can't take it anywhere. Here's to nobly creating new ideas for a content series and then saying fuck it in the first episode.
Cheers.
Tastes like tea, but
Fizzy tea.
Clink, clink. What's in there?
What? Oh my god, I didn't see that.
What do you mean you didn't see? It's just a fucking shoe cupboard, isn't
I
it?
don't know.
ah, ample storage for your...
No. What? What is happening? There's another floor?
What the hell is going on?
It's chilly in here.
The fuck? Why do I hear wind?
I don't know, I'm chilly already.
Why is it echoing so much?
Wait. Hello?
Oh, it's turning back into my hotel now. This is what my hotel was like.
Dark dinge. Hello? Oh, it's a cupboard.
I told you it was another cupboard.
Wait. What?
I see light.
No. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't see this earlier.
Wait, what's happening? Holy shit.
Look at this.
You have a fucking terrace?
No.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
That is such a good view.
Wait, where are we in the build? Oh my god, Phil, you're right under the
Oh
dude!
my god, the dude.
Oh my god, we're directly under his giant stone balls.
That's where I want to be.
What the fuck? I'm just looking at... I'm getting megalophobia right now.
I don't smoke cigars, but I imagine it'd be nice to just puff a big one right here.
Yeah. Big puff right there.
We need to clink again. We're so lucky we get to experience stuff like this.
Moral of the story. Start a YouTube career until influencer culture becomes an established enough concept.
Yeah, send a cheeky email.
Your finest scam yet, Phil Lester. Alright, I'm hungry.
Literally me.
Oh my god, is that going to be us showing feet, tee-hee?
Yes.
I want everything. I want it all. I went for the linguine.
Yeah?
Because I'm feeling
Lobsterish.
Italian.
I went for a steak, medium, French fries, broccoli, and a toasted corn sour.
Oh my god.
Corn in a drink?
What will they think of that? Guys, when we phoned room service, he told me that the bottle of wine cost £385.
And I was like, we're not. Is that included?
And I had to say to him, just to check, they said that we'd get it for free. Is it for free? And I think as he didn't work at the front desk, he's just the guy that takes the food orders. We drank that thing.
I'll be honest, if you told me it was a £5 bottle of wine from Tesco, I would not have known the difference, but I enjoyed it.
I'm disappointed.
Why?
There is not enough gold in my chocolate tart.
I've ordered the bathroom tile slab raspberry surprise.
No more comedy for you. You've had a wine and you're feeling silly. Phil, what happened to your sleeve?
This is why I shouldn't be in a fancy hotel.
Oh my god, he dipped it in the rim, and now he's got a soggy wizard
And
sleeve.
this is straight after answering the door in my Minecraft pajamas.
He's there, Minecraft pajamas, coffee sleeve. You're
I'm a
not meant to
mess.
be here, are you, Phil?
No. We did some face masks.
Phil looked, lovely in his. I looked like I'd been at a typical Friday night for Dan Howell. I ordered another cocktail. We listened to the Mario Kart soundtrack. Classic night.
Paint me like one of your house builders.
Go on, Leo. My stomach grumbled. I'm hungry.
Wait.
We're doing this for the bit, but I'm thinking about breakfast. I've lost interest. I see you've gone for rat t-shirt, rat socks.
I'm having a ratty day. I'm missing Ben.
Okay, I regret doing this now.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
It looks like you've broken your neck.
Nah, that's biblically accurate. Yeah, anyway, what are you having for breakfast?
French toast.
You haven't even looked at the menu. Do they
I
sell
saw
French
it,
toast?
yes.
I'm gonna get a croque madame.
What the frick is a croque madame?
I don't know, but I'm in my era of if there's something on a menu that I just never order, why go for the same French toast every single time?
Get your crock out for the lads. It was the best French toast of my life. It was a massive block of syrupy goodness.
A Mario cube of sugar. I'm pretty sure I had one of these from like a Greg's once. This looked fancier.
Dan, do you fancy some pig milk or some cat milk?
Oh my god, no!
What are you
I thought
doing?
it said peg milk. Thank god it's actually just pig. The breakfast was peng.
Ooh, straight from the tree's teat.
The view was absolutely unbelievable. I don't want to leave.
I want to move in. I'm having such a nice time.
We're not allowed, Phil. They said you can have one night.
Okay, I am taking a pen.
Okay. We did kind of ruin the challenge.
Yes, we did, but I feel like you actually experienced the challenge because you resigned yourself to the fact you were in that bunk.
I did
for the
give
night.
up my last shred of hope. No, hey.
You bought the
hey,
Cheetos.
I bought the Cheetos, I had my boba, and I was ready to commit.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, for the value, that hotel was incredible, okay? If you are a young person, someone that just doesn't want to waste your money on frivolities, such as a private terrace, £24.
However, the Four Seasons gave us this one for free, so Dan, you actually passed the challenge and everything is fine.
If we do another agenda reveal, one of us needs to just suffer, okay? Otherwise,
fine.
the heart of the cards is going to break, and you're going to get a curse.
Pinky suffer. Also, plot twist. While we were checking out, the lovely lady at reception said, "Hey, Dan and Phil, if you want, you can check in to Residence 16, the fanciest
What is Residence 16?
penthouse."
Apparently, it used to be a private residence. It was built to be the house of one of the richest people in the world.
Ooh.
And now they have extravagant Four Seasons parties there. And they said, well, Dan and Phil, if you're just hanging out and having fun, we'll let you check it out for the rest of the day. So we do not have time for that now.
Yes.
But we're going to do a bonus episode over on patreon.com/Dan and Phil. So if you want to see more of us,
Even larger rooms of
morbidly
luxury.
curious about what apparently the next echelon of society is, go check it out. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Oh my god, close your legs.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Don't
Subscribe. Thank you for everything. And moral of the story.
5-star hotels, very cozy.
Yeah, base your whole life around eventually trying to blag a night in a 5-star hotel.